Well, one man's reunion with his dog has been a rare bright spot through so much devastation.
Oreo! Oreo!
Oreo, his beloved Pomeranian, went missing shortly after the fire erupted.
Even though I knew where Oreo was 2 days ago, LAPD would not let me through.
Casey Colvin and Oreo, it looks like you're both doing well.
All I cared about was finding Oreo. So now I'm concerned about my neighbors.
Oh boy, who can forget the incredible story of Oreo reunited with his owner after the wildfires wiped out their neighborhood in Pacific Palisades earlier this year. That emotional reunion making headlines all over the world, inspiring new legislation now in California aimed at helping reunite pets and their owners during a disaster. The proposed new law is called the FOUND Act. FOUND stands for Friends of Oreo, uniting during disasters. And the bill is scheduled for an Assembly Committee meeting this afternoon in California. We are so glad to welcome back Oreo and Casey Colvin. Thanks, and so good to see you guys doing well. How cool is this for you? Tell me about how it all came about and how big of a day this is for you and your furry friend.
We got to go to an award show last night for Social Compassion. That's the rescue organization who was helping us in the Palisades track down my dog. We had 12 volunteers up there, and just being on stage with my 2 street dogs, accepting an award with like all of the media in Los Angeles there, it was just such a beautiful moment. And I encourage everyone to rescue. There's my little babies on the TV. It's an amazing journey. And the first thing we had to do when I realized how popular we got is I wanted to help other people. So we jumped into action with this amazing group called Social Compassion. They have a legislative arm called Social Compassion and Legislation. And we wrote a bill. We've had a ton of support up in Sacramento. So today in California, we'll be going to a committee vote on the new legislation to help people during disasters reunite with their animals. And then once we can get this done in California, I think this is very important nationwide legislation as well. I mean, everybody's getting hit by disasters these days. So if you're in a situation where you can't get to your animals, hopefully this legislation will help you get to where you need to go to take care of your animals. And also, if your animals escape during a disaster, it'll help you reunite with them afterwards.
Specifically, Corey, what kind of barriers does this legislation break down? When you've got fire burning all around, what would this have allowed you to do then when you were looking for Oreo?
So specifically, this is basically designed after the disaster, where we're not going to be putting rescuers in harm's way so much as it's an organizational effort on the back end to, really alleviate the red tape that we were going through. Nobody knew what to do. It was very clear in the city of Los Angeles that we did not have, while we had unified command on the ground battling the fires, nobody had a plan for the animals. And so you have thousands and thousands and thousands of displaced people who have 1, 2, 3 animals at home. And all of a sudden, if you can't get to your dogs or your cats, in some cases we were rescuing parrots, it's very important that people can get back to their animals the second that it's safe. And so this would cut back the red tape, because days and days were going by, sometimes weeks. And it's things like, I just need to get into my apartment to feed my cat. Something as simple as that. Like, I only left out enough food and water for a day or two, and it's been 2 weeks since the disasters. Please let me go in and take care of my animals. That's more specifically what AB 478, the FOUND Act, is for, Friends of Oreo.
Yeah, it seems like common sense, right? To reunite you guys, make sure that you're doing what's best for the animals. How are you guys doing? So you've got Oreo, but also Tika. Casey, where are you guys? Where are you guys living? Yeah, where's Tika?
So let me grab her real quick. Okay. The thing about Tika, I hate to leave the camera like that, but the thing about Tika is that she is a black senior street dog. So if you guys are doing animal rescue, don't just rescue.
Yeah. Tika wants some love.
You've got to rescue the senior dogs too. So Tika, she tracked Oreo with me for 5 days. She's my trooper. So she was literally out there with me in the rubble for 5 days. And this is Oreo's wife. Oreo's in love with her. So we're very good. We actually, as you can see, we have no furniture. We just moved in to a new house.
That's great.
We've been trying to get out of the city for a while. I just told the people helping me get into the house, I said, don't let it burn. Just don't let it burn.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.